I think see, loyalty is an end result, right? It's not something that it happens automatically. This is coming from us being in business since 1881. Building businesses over time, and I think this culture of not shying away from challenges, talking to difficult customers, even if they are making what may seem unreasonable demands. The fact that we've had strong leadership and the focus on this strategy, I think the focus on customer centricity and customer experience, for example, building an omni-channel experience, which we've really invested in significantly, especially since 2015. Talking about this whole pure click, pure brick, and this whole hybrid market that's India, especially for high value travel, uh, is again an instance of us really looking at how customers really behave in this environment, in this category, and looking at how we can better serve them. And I think that has also helped. We've done a fair bit of innovation at every stage. Forex is a classic example where we've innovated right through, and today, we're probably among the largest foreign exchange providers, competing right up there with banks. Um, in terms of what we did during the pandemic, and as well, I think it's important to call out that part of why we were able to bring back those customers, loyal customers back to take those decisions to travel with us again, where we are today already able to do 150 odd groups to Europe and so on, uh, where most other of our competitors have not even done a first group. I think is also because not only did we stay in touch, I spoke about Assured. We also extended it on the basis of the other two big concerns customers had, which was one was prevention, where I spoke of Assured. The second was about what if something happens when I'm traveling. So we actually innovated even in the space of insurance, where we took what was traditionally a push product that nobody really bought. Travel insurance was something you really had to force down on customers, saying it was for their own good. To with our insurance partner, ICICI Lombard, actually innovate to be the first to have COVID insurance up to 100% of sum assured. Uh, Second, to ensure that when things eased off and the regulations sort of changed, also allow the insurance to cover hotel quarantine when that was becoming sort of a need. Because if you're tested positive, then you went into hotel quarantine, and traditional insurance didn't cover something that didn't involve hospitalization in the true sense of the word. So we actually covered hotel quarantine, and then even home quarantine, which is again a first of its kind. Today we are again the first in the market to offer insurance with even people with pre-existing conditions. Nobody else does this. So the point I'm making is even in what is typically considered uninnovatable, for lack of a better word, I don't think there's a word like that, but
Yeah.
it makes the point. We actually innovated. The third piece, and again building on what we realized customers were concerned about coming out of the pandemic, was, is my money safe? So the catchphrase we used was assured, insured, secured. The secured part was really about saying, how do I ensure and communicate that customers' money is safe? We did that in three different ways. One is to tell people it was going to be free rescheduling. So if you had to reschedule to a later date, no problem, no charge. Second was that we could allow free cancellation. And the third, in addition to refunds, if you insisted, was the option to travel now and pay when you return. We did this by tying up with a fintech NBFC, which used technology and Aadhaar verification seamlessly to almost on the fly sort of give customer a travel loan, which was granted to the extent of the value of the holiday. Without sinking their own money, they would take this. It was a zero cost EMI option where you could choose between 3, 6, and 12 months and pay after you returned. So from a customer standpoint, this was brilliant, because if you really didn't want to take the risk with your money, here was your ability to do that holiday, fully realize the value that you were investing, and then without actual cost at all, pay back in EMIs. So what we were doing in each of these instances was really thinking about what we as a customer would think about, and this was resonating in our surveys as well.